What's up, everybody?
Might have to drop.
So right now I'm doing the my battery relocation on the car. Earlier because I ran out of space on my phone for some reason. Weird. No, saw a picture of my daughter. So pretty much I got it started. I pulled this out of a what is that? C230 Benz.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way.
Out of the junkyard. The harness.
I'll be damned.
This looks brand new, pretty much. That car I pulled out is brand new. Same size as my car. Pretty much what I did. I ran the harness from the box where the ECU sits under the dash. I ran it all the way back. Pretty much all the way back. I don't know if y'all can see that in there. But it goes up under the seat, comes all the way back to the back, and then my battery's right there. So I started everything on it, and then I'm pretty much just trying to get all my panels back on. I'm gonna wait until I get. I'm building a harness for the for my steering pump, which I got out of a Mini. I'm just trying to figure out where I want it to sit. I don't know if I'm gonna set it here because for the VR6 it's going to be sitting here. So my turbo is going to be sitting here. So the power steering pump there is kind of going to bring heat. And then I thought about setting it over here, getting rid of this. But yeah, you see my ghetto funnel. It works. It works though.
What kind of shit is that?
It works though. It's functional. It ain't the right shit.
Yeah, whatever.
So I'm debating on running it here, but I also got to figure out how to run that 3-inch intercooler piping down. So with that being said, like pretty much right now it's just trying to figure out the routing of it. Cause that's like a perfect spot. But at the same time, this is my return going into the pump. So I have to find a reservoir that's short enough that actually drop down into the pump and then route its way around. And then, like I said, I'm also going to run a cooler over there. So it's a lot of spacing. But that's pretty much it. This is out of a Mini. You got your power, your ground, and then you got, so it's your power, your ground, and then you have your ignition switch, and then your pulse. The pulse is basically you hit a switch, and then it turns it on. You turn the switch back off. Once I get it wired, I'll show y'all how that works. But it's pretty much it right now. I'm trying to get everything done. I did the wire, like I said, I did the wiring earlier. I'll be getting ready to put the panels back on, and then route my battery. Try to drill another hole in here. So once the hole is drilled, then I'll be able to go over and then do a distribution block somewhere in there. Take that out. And then once I figure out the mounting and everything, start making my brackets, and I start doing the painting, laying everything down like it needs to be. It keeps me behind, but pretty much I am pretty much where I need to be still. Like I'm not behind. I'm still ordering parts. My radiator is supposed to be here like last week, but
2,000 years later.
due to Hurricane Dorian, I'm waiting for it to show up. And then I got a guy that's making trans mounts for my transmission that enabled me to run up to a 4-inch piping all the way back. So I thought that's pretty cool. I run a 3.5-inch exhaust, so that kind of mitigate that as well. I'm debating if I want to make my own motor mounts or just order some already done, so that way I don't have to worry about doing it myself. Same time, it shouldn't be hard to do. I'm just lazy sometimes, but it be like that sometimes, you know? You feel me? Anyway, but that's pretty much a downside of it right now. I'm just waiting on parts, and they're doing stuff to this. Start ordering the rings, the rods, etc., etc., and then she'll be ready to put back in. So she goes back in, then it's a wrap. I got the adapter plate will be coming in soon, hopefully this week sometime. So that way the engine goes to the trans, then we'll pretty much be ready to go. But till next time, which is ow. What's up, YouTube? All right, so I've been doing my battery location. Didn't have anybody really hold the phone for me or anything. Right now, I'm pretty much there with it. So I got this harness out of the junkyard whenever I went, out of a Mercedes C-Class. It was an older one, like a 90s model. It's kind of amazing how like the harness is still clean, wasn't frayed or anything. So I routed it to the back, and I also got this out of it as well while I was pulling it. I doubt I'll run this junction box. I might get a bigger one because I also have to run my engine harness on it as well. And then a few more things need to be wired in. The power and ground for the pump. That's not the way I'm gonna keep that. So anybody's going, dang, Dre, you halving it? No.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
There's a lot of things going on, changing. This is just for me to test and see how I want everything. I still gotta figure out when I'm gonna mount that. So they're gonna step around to the back. I end up having to make my own power cord, bro. My power cord was too short. This is the one out of the Benz. The one for the Audi is like the same size, so it wouldn't really reach. So I ended up making this one earlier. It has a little universal on it. I doubt this is gonna be the one that runs, so I find a longer one that looks a lot nicer. But for now, that's all I gotta work with. And I'm grounded to a stud I found in here, which is right there. There's two of them. I'm gonna ground it to that one. My battery's gonna sit here. Either I'll make my own battery tray or I'm gonna try to order one offline. Still debating on that right now. So let me go ahead and get this to wire. Everybody curious, yeah. And like I said, this wire for power is out of a C-Class, which I thought it had been short whenever I was pulling it because it only goes up to the gas pedal. So fortunately, it reaches all the way to the front and actually will go back into the same spot that the battery was at. To be honest with you, it'll reach all the way up there. I got so much slack in here. I was like, when I pulled it, I was like, this won't work. It's not gonna work. So it reaches all the way to the front, all the way to the back, which I like, because I still got a lot to play with and try to figure out where everything's gonna be. So put that right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. So there it is right there. And then if you take the old ground out, there's to be this little nut that's an engine bay that originally holds your ground to begin with. So it's difficult. I'm trying to one hand this. So all you do is screw it down. It's the same stud, same pitch and everything. Just gotta tighten it down and test her out. All right, so everything's hooked up. I don't like the way that's fitting. It's like it's not pushing down all the way on the wire. I probably just flip a little bracket. Hopefully that pushes it down and holds it in secure. If not, just buy another one. Battery's all hooked up. Car is grounded on the inside. That's it, right there is where she's grounded. So let's see. See what we got. Power on. Cool. We got power on the dash. So that's always great to see.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way.
Yeah, she's powered up. Of course she's going to do that because right now there's no motor in. But everything is reading and registering. My air tanks are kicking in for my air ride. Actually sounds stronger than normal. may have actually. More than I think it. That's it. Everything is everything. It wasn't that hard to do. So I ran the wires through here, all the way under. I also got my air lines in there as well. So that's one thing I really had to fight with. So I got my air ride and everything else on this one side. My lines and wiring to it, and goes all the way back. But everything's in now. Controller's reading. So, most part, that's it for this this video. That's the biggest thing. Hopefully, next video I'll be figuring out the where I'm gonna mount the power steering and get it done. Hopefully, next video I'll have my gas and everything in. So that way we can start doing the welding and the brackets and everything else I need, so we can mount the intercooler, the power steering pump, figure out where I'm gonna route the power steering cooler as well. Hopefully this week my radiator will be in, so that'd be exciting to see if it does come in. All aluminum radiator. I'm still debating if I want to pull the dash to do the V5 Passat heater core. That might actually have to take place, because not having heat in the cold is kind of a downer, and I like to be in there to drive my car in the winter. But right now, I'm gonna stay off for now. I still gotta do the wiring for the power steering pump. Is that, like I said, the wire on it has a pulse. So once you pulse it, then it basically kicks on. You turn it back off. And then I have the for some reason this car came with a switch.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't know what it was for, but can always make use for it, you know. Put it to use for something, and that could be the something that could be used. This is the video. Until next time.
Picture me rolling, tip of my chauffeur. Niggas look jealous, gotta control it. Reaching my quota.